Next up, we have Katie Tynan. Where's Katie? I don't know that you ever gave me someone to introduce you. Short 62 years. He just lied to everyone. Just real quick, so Katie, to be a one-sport athlete and to be, like Mike had mentioned earlier, and to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, your contribution has to be awe-inspiring. For Katie, it was a dominating career, which saw her named a League All-Star 4 times, a Boston Globe All-Scholastic 3 times, as well as a state champion. So here to introduce Katie, once again, it's our comic relief.
I took off the hat so you wouldn't recognize me. What can I say? Katie is part of it, exactly what I said. She came in as an 8th grader in a team that had won 100 state league matches, won self-sectional champions. We're competing with the very best teams in the state, and she fit like a glove. She had a wonderful sister who played for us before Katie, so I knew the family, and I knew that how much they stood behind each other. But I didn't really know that she could be that good. She almost won the state championship her first year, and the second year, I think it was, am I correct? She won the state championship. And let me explain that to you. Over 200 teams in Massachusetts, doubles, start off that tournament. And it came to one team. And she's sitting right there. I want to introduce Katie, because not only do I care what happens to you in your life, I'm just wonderfully happy I got to know you. Katie Tynan.
Hi everyone. I'd like to start by thanking the committee for this honor of being inducted into the Hall of Fame. I'm grateful to be standing in this room surrounded by other incredible athletes and their families. None of us would be here without those who surround us with love and support, and I can't thank my own family enough. When I think about my tennis career leading up to BHS, I reflect on how it all started. I was 4 years old when I first picked up a racket and my love for the game began. Tennis runs deep in my family. My Grammy and Uncle Andy loved the game more than most, so it felt natural to follow in their footsteps. The early days of lessons, practicing 5 days a week, and traveling to tournaments across New England gave me a solid foundation in life. Beyond tennis, it taught me discipline, focus, and instilled confidence. I vividly remember the day I made the Barnstable High School varsity tennis team as an 8th grader. I had never felt both nerves and excitement like that before. I knew how long I had waited for that moment, and I was ready. For years, I watched my older sister, Kelsey, play, imagining my own moment on that court. When the time finally came, I was ready to give it everything I had. I'll always be so grateful to Coach Headley and my teammates for believing in me. Short-tempered 8th graders that occasionally slam rackets aren't the easiest to deal with. Looking back, I smile at the memories of my family cheering, sometimes a little too loudly, at every match, whether it was home or away. And I was laughing earlier, remembering the time that my mom told me I had to walk home because I slammed my racket too many times during that match. Teaming up with Megan Tallerman and Gabby Riley, 2 great players, brought some of the most unforgettable memories of my high school career. Winning the South Sectional title, the OCL championship, and eventually the state doubles title were accomplishments I'll remember forever. I'll always cherish braving those windy 40-degree practices in April in shorts, dance parties on the court in between points, the long bus rides, team dinners, and the incredible people who made those 5 years so special. I want to take a moment to thank my parents. You drove me to countless lessons and tournaments, supported me unconditionally, taught me the value of hard work, dedication, and patience. None of this would be possible without your love and encouragement. To my coaches and teammates, thank you so much for challenging me to be the best version of myself, both as a player and a person. The ride would not have been as fun without you all. To my sister Kelsey, thank you for being my inspiration and showing me the way. I'll be forever grateful to the game of tennis for shaping me through my college years. Being part of the Barnstable tennis team developed me in more ways than I can count. The lessons learned, friendships built, and memories made will stay with me forever. Thank you all again for this incredible honor. It's a privilege to be a part of such an inspiring community of athletes. I'll always be proud to be a Red Raider and represent the Barnstable High School tennis team. Thank you so much.